Hey, Mike with CoachMikeMacDonald.com here. And are you being so cheap with your business that it's actually costing you money in the long run? You know, one thing that I find that happens a lot when people are getting started in their business or they're struggling is they try and bootstrap and really, lower their overheads, which is great, but they do it to the point that's sabotaging their business, right? So what I find a lot of times what people will do is they'll be struggling, not making money, but then at the same time, they're so cheap with their business that it's costing them money. So an example might be that they don't want to invest in training. Maybe their company has an event going on, or there's an event in the industry or something to that effect where, it's going to cost time, it's going to cost money, it's going to cost different things, figuring out your schedule. Maybe you got to get out of work, maybe you're sacrificing a weekend, right? There's costs involved in that, but again, they're so cheap in their business and in their mindset, they're thinking along the lines that, well, I'm going to start making money and then I'm going to invest in my business. Or sure, I'll go to that training when I'm making money, or I want to make a profit and then I'll go to that training, or then I'll invest in that course, or then I'll buy that book, right? And unfortunately what happens to these people is they never make that money, right? They don't know what they're doing. That's why they're struggling. I know I struggled with this for a long time in my business too, and it still happens from time to time. A few months back, a little over a year ago, I was looking at hiring a coach, taking my business to the next level, learning some new skill sets, and it was a big chunk at the time, a lot of money for me, and it was uncomfortable. What I found is that I just did it because I was like, hey, if I can't, I must. I got to take action on this. I'm never going to grow to the point that I need to be unless I keep investing in myself and improving my skill sets. So, hell yeah, it was out of my comfort zone, but I did it. I invested in that coaching. But, again, just one thing alone that I learned through that has brought thousands of dollars back into my business. So again, it was out of my comfort zone. I didn't have the money. I put it on a credit card. I figured it out, but it was worth it because it brought so much money back into my business by learning that skill set. And, I didn't know what I didn't know, right? So I had to learn that and get out of my comfort zone. And at the same time, though, if I would have been so focused on being cheap with my business that I wasn't going to invest in that, wasn't going to step out of my comfort zone, I'd still be getting those mediocre results. Where again, now that I've learned that skill set, stepped out of my comfort zone, invested in that training, in that coaching, in those courses, it's been able to bring more money into my business. And I know I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't learn that and take action. So again, something to really keep in mind and ask yourself, are you being so cheap with your business that it's actually costing you money? Again, a lot of times you're going to need to learn a new skill set. You're going to need tools to leverage your business, whether that's through lead generation, automation, taking courses to learn a new skill set, right? All those things have a cost, but they bring money back into you. It's like you're the best investment that you can spend money on, right? Improving your skill set, improving your knowledge, working on yourself. It's going to pay dividends, forever moving forward. You can't unlearn a skill set once you have it, right? And so again, you don't want to be so cheap with your business that it's costing you money. So hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And one thing that I know a lot of people struggle with, myself included when I started years ago, was prospecting and recruiting. And one of the biggest reasons why people struggle with that, I found, is that they just don't know what to say, right? They don't have a formula. They don't have a blueprint that they can follow step by step. They don't know how to have conversations with people. And, what I did is I put together a course called my Form Recruiting Machine Blueprint Training, where I go through the ins and outs of basically how I have conversations with people, right? Step by step, what to say, how to say it, and how to transition into sharing your business, sharing your product without being, pushy, aggressive, or really awkward, right? So even if you're shy or introverted, or maybe you've never even made a sale in your business yet, you can still take advantage of this course and get great results. So again, to access that, head on over to CoachMikeMacDonald.com/form. That's FORM. And like I said, if you want to get access to that course on my Form Recruiting Machine Blueprint Training, head on over to CoachMikeMacDonald.com/form. But thanks again so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.